My friends, we have video from the first Rush concert with ANIKA. Probably the highest profile drum gig of all time. I mean, the first gig with Rush, with Neil, with the most rabid fans that have ever existed. Fans that, non-musician fans that sing in unison the drum fills in virtually every song. You know, to fill in there and to make it your own, let's hit the button. This is Limelight. These are all fan videos. I'm going to watch a bunch, but I wanted to pick one where the angle was where I could see the three of them interacting as a band. Because one of my favorite videos on the whole internet is Rush, when Neil was alive, the three of them just getting hammered at a restaurant, probably having a dozen bottles of wine, maybe more, probably a $10,000 dinner, and they're just ripping into each other like the best of friends. Rush has always been the band where it's like, that's a band of brothers having fun. They haven't forgotten. They're celebrating the point of playing music, and that's to have fun and have a good time. So let's take it in. Let's watch it. Great grabs, tons of power. Great grabs. That groove right there. So everyone feels the same way about Neil as I feel, right? But to me, there's three real things that I really I mentioned before how the fans like sing the drum fills, but there's three real things that to me just persist across all of Neil's songs, which they're always hooks in themselves. Number one are the hi-hats. The tss, tss, tss. Think of them in Tom Sawyer. Maybe we'll watch this after that. Like, always perfect hi-hat snaps. Number two, always perfect cymbal grabs, right? Always, right? And number three, the best ride bell to actual cymbal back and forth of the different sounds with the snare and a shuffle groove of anyone ever that I've ever heard. The parts, not just the playing, the parts, right? Going over to the rides and doing the ghost notes on the snare and using the bell and the other parts of the cymbal. The musicality of going this way as opposed to like this way on the hi-hat. The musicality where it would connect, like it would clearly be the other part of the song. The parts that he wrote were so perfect. And listen to her just crush this groove on the ride. Listen to it. Go back. It brings a tear to my eye. That is such hot shit right there. Again, I'm harping on this. Okay? And I know I'm going to get to how great of a job she's crushing the part. But this is such a killer part. I don't want anyone out here to sleep on the fact that as a power trio, okay, all the parts have to be big and extremely specific. You're not duplicating or accentuating anything else, right? It has to be 3 almost equal pieces that complement each other, okay? That complement each other. I don't think there's a band in the history of rock and roll like Rush where that would be a more true statement. And it's parts like this that just like, this is one of the best, I don't know if you call it a bridge or a post-chorus. I don't know what the hell you call this. This is one of the best sections in rock music ever, and she is destroying this ride part. Those on the hi-hat, those parts, that's the shit right there. That's the real stuff. Yes! So much power. By the way, I love to see Geddy going for it, okay? Obviously, night one, right? He's going to settle into it, but you try and do all the parts that Geddy does and sing in that high falsetto. Again, a power trio to end all power trios, really. I mean, really. Yes! That was so sick. We're going to watch it again until the end. But only Alex Lifson, okay? I swear to God, only Alex Lifson, and I don't have my guitar on me, I thought I was just watching a drum video. Only Alex Lifson would come in with that feel. Again, completely complimentary. Completely complimentary. Not like any of the other parts that have already been played. With those note choices and those open strings in the dive box, those slides in the beginning, they're the best part, in my opinion. This... Open string, right? Letting the bar go, but then this. Grab the harmonic. Dump it. grab the next string, bring it up, right? Grab it, and then that is some slick shit right there. Okay, I know we've all heard it on the radio 1,000 times or 10,000 times. That phrasing and that feel to come into a solo like that, just listen to how different it is than what the other two instruments are doing. Listen to how strange it is and complementary it is at the same time. This is Rush. This is Rush. Hear her back there? On that ride, baby. Look at her smile. Come on, ANIKA. Let's go. This is what I want to see. You got Alex leaning in. Come on, show me the band. Come on. Oh my God. The crowd loves it. It literally brings a tear to my eye. There's so many more videos to watch. I know a lot of you are like, oh, you should have watched Tom Sawyer. You should have watched YYZ. Mr. Tonic, I'm thinking of you. I know you sent me YYZ. That's not the point. The point is, the key takeaway is, you're only ever as good as your drummer. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. And you know that it's true. It is most true in rock and roll history for the band Rush. This is a power trio where each of the parts are quite literally, I mean, they couldn't, if yin and yang were three pieces and not two, that would be Rush. They are equal and complementary and virtuosic in all of their own ways, okay? And the drums are, it is hard to think of a band. Danny Carey and Tool comes to mind, but it is Alex Van Halen, but it is really hard to think of a band, and even those aren't in the same stratosphere. It is hard to think of a band where, again, the non-musicians in the crowd know all the drum parts, where the drums are the hook and have multiple hooks in every song. Equal in value to the vocal hooks, to the guitar solos. The drums are the band. Like, this is Neil Peart we're talking about, right? So this has to be the most high-profile, highly scrutinized, most judged drum gig of all time in the history of rock and roll. And you replace Neil. Obviously, you're going to get someone far younger than Geddy and Alex, but a female drummer, right, who I think is German, right, in this Canadian group. And you see her, it's night one. You know it's only going to get better. And you see her smiling the whole time back there. You see her interact with Geddy and Alex. And you can see the joy. And that has always been the thing with this band, has been the joy. It's the virtuosity, right? But it's the brotherhood. And so it's like, is the chemistry going to be there? Is the brotherhood going to be intact? Is the joy of music, I mean, that is Rush. It's the joy of music. Is that going to be there with this, German female that's 20 years younger, like stepping into unfillable shoes, right? And the answer is yes. The answer is fucking yes. How incredible is that? The vibe was right. The smiles were all around. And you could tell the audience, like, she had them. This is only going to get better, and I can't wait to see them. I'm in Baltimore. I don't even know where the closest show is going to be. I'm going to try to get there. That's it, my friends. I love you all. Take care. And remember, I don't even, you know what? Just, it's the whole point of playing music. Never forget it. It's about having fun with your friends. And that's what you got to see. I'm just so glad that this music is filling the air again.